Good morning, my friends. Welcome back. We're going to do Amanda's Mixed Media Challenge today. She is Create with Scrimping Mommy. This is week 4 for color and word prompts. Okay, and so the prompts for this week are mushrooms, fabric or thread, rectangle, colored pencil, add a number. So if you've been doing this with me every week, I hope you gather up your supplies and we'll have a play. All right, the words are: sometimes growth happens in the shadows, see the beauty in everything, and mushrooms are nature's oldest art. And so for those of you that know me and have been following me for quite some time, you know how much I love mushrooms. So I was so excited with this one. Anyway, these are our colors. And under here, I left the paper just playing around with different colors because I don't have these colors. So what I did is I got closest to them, and what I did, I'll show you what I made first, and then we're going to do one of the boards and I'll show you how I did. I made my own mushrooms. Yes, I did. Mushrooms are one thing anybody can do. If you don't know how to draw, I don't know how to draw. Mushrooms are the easiest thing that you can do. And I have a bunch of tiny ones as well. But I did that with a master board. And let's do the master board, and then I have one ready to go. And that way I don't have to wait for drying time, and neither do you. All right, so let's just leave myself a little bit of room. I have glue stick, that's all I'm using to add these pages with. Anyway, how are you? I hope you are having a fantastic day so far. Oh my goodness, I got right into it. I'm so excited about this week's. And yeah, just because I love mushrooms, and I thought, what a fun project this is going to be. I just have paper scraps. That's all I'm using. Just some paper scraps. You don't have to fill it. This is just brown packing paper. You can get brown paper from the Dollar Tree, from Dollarama. Our Dollar Tree, as I've said, is down to next to nothing for their crafting supplies. It's pretty sad, because I know there was a lot of people that went there. So now we all go to the Dollarama because they still have a lot of crafting supplies. And I mean, it's a Canadian company, and that might be why. Whereas the Dollar Tree is in the States. And I know that you can't even purchase, if you're in the States, you can't even purchase Dollar Tree items from the States, or from Dollar Tree, which is unfortunate. So this is just a quick way of using up some of these book scraps. If you have music paper, use that. Any kind of paper, honestly. Just glue it down and have some fun with it. And that's all you need to do. And it doesn't matter to me if glue is getting on the other papers, because it's all going to get covered with paint, ink, spatter, just stuff. And I'm going pretty quick. I mean, it doesn't take long. It doesn't take much to cover these papers. But this is all I did. I suppose I could have done this ahead of time, but you know, it's kind of fun. We have a lot of new people, and it's just nice to see certain things. I'm not going to complete it. I'll just show you the basics of what I did. And this is it. So easy. I'll leave the rest, but this is what I've done. Okay, and I'll fill the rest in. And so, actually, sorry, I'm going ahead of myself. So then I took my paints, the colors that are closest to, you know, what I had. So this is Burnt Umber. And so I used that. I finally bought a plate from the dollar store for my paints. And I'm really happy about that. And then all I did, take my card, any kind of card, and then I started adding paint. Just like that. And if I get it on the part where there's no book page, it doesn't matter because I'm just having fun. So then there's the brown. Okay. And then I have some green. The first one I did ended up looking like Christmas colors with the green and the red, and then I have the green. And these are the colors that are closest to what Amanda had on her color palette. If it's not identical, then please don't be concerned about it. Still use it. So that's the green, and you see I'm not doing it all. And then I didn't have orange. And then this is Christmas red. This is not a true red, but this is what I had. So I'll just add a little red on there. And this is just to give you some idea. So my paint is very watery. So, and then I just add it on just like that. And then I go around till it's filled, till I'm satisfied with it. And then I spattered it with white. And then I took some gesso and my palette knife, and then I just scraped around it. Okay, and then this is what I came up with. This is what I ended up with. I did use some orange on here. I don't have my orange paint up here, but you can see the greens and the oranges and the reds, green, browns, dark browns, and there's a little bit of black. Then I spattered it with white paint and with this burnt umber paint. And then that's what I came up with. So now to do the mushrooms, I have to always draw it out because I can't do it like just freehand. Or there's punches. If you have some circle punches, this is 1 1/4 inch, 1 inch, and then this is my 2 inch. So let me just do one with this. So to get your mushroom shape, if you're using a punch, just fold it in half. And then I'm going to cut it. My scissors are in view. But this is an easy way. And then you have a mushroom top. Right? So I'm just going to round the corners. Oops, that wasn't very good. Just like that. And then you have this one as well to do. I just need to take off that little fold mark. There we go. So then you have some mushroom tops. right? So you can use a 3-inch if you want a big one, the 2-inch, that makes a really nice size, but this is what I did. So let me make sure you can see. So I just took my pencil and I made a round, and then I just came out and gave it a little tail, and then just like that. That's a big one. So for a bottom, I just come down, can give it some kind of bottom, and they're supposed to be fun and whimsical, and you know, they're just fun things to do. Make it little, but it just takes practice. I mean, it's just fun. And I don't look at the other side because I want to be surprised when I do them. So if you can see that. And then you can make them any size you want. And they can be funny shapes. They can be whatever it is you want them to be. That one was kind of wonky, but I just want a base. Looks yeah, but I just have fun with it, and then just play. And then you can cut them out. So let's cut out this big one, just see what it looks like. Lines help me because if I want it to be bigger or smaller, I can do that, and it doesn't matter because the pencil lines are on the back of it. So just cut that out, and then I'll show you, just get her done really fast. And so there's a mushroom top. And then you can come and you can stamp on it. You can do, you know, whatever you'd like to do. I'm just going to cut the bottom out for it. But oh my goodness, they're such fun to do. You can make them wonky. You can make them whimsical. I mean, it's all your choice, right? You can use images, free images that are online for mushrooms. You can use stickers. Whatever you would like to use, use it. If you have mushrooms in your stash, you know, whether they're from a kit or just things that you've done, use them. And so there's the bottom of it. So then that is going to get glued on there. So I'm going to do that right now. I just have my tacky glue. No, I don't. I have my Fabri-Tac. And so I'm just going to add that on there. And then they're instant mushroom, and it's cute. Like, they're so fun. I like these ones because they're brighter than the other ones that I did. So I'm going to keep that one. And so for our tags, I have to show you. I did this ahead of time because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with the bases. So I took some of the brown paint and I just kind of mushed it on with this. And then I put a stencil on it, and I used a baby wipe and wiped it off. And then on this one, I didn't add any extra paint. I just laid it down, and then I got that effect. So 2 different effects on each tag, and I thought that was awesome looking. All right, so we're going to work with those just because I didn't want to continually stop the video. So I thought I would just do this little bit ahead of time, and then wouldn't have to do that. So hopefully that's okay. All right, and I am going to use book page, of course. Take off the bottom, and then, but I like that they both have the opposite look of each other, so that's a lot of fun. So I'm just going to add glue, and I'm not using fabric. I will be using thread. I have some chocolate brown thread that I'm going to use, and my pencils, it's an orange and a brown. So you can ink these if you'd like. I'm not doing any inking. And my pencils are watercolor pencils. It says coloring pencil. They are coloring pencils. They just happen to be activated with water, which is fun. So I have these tea bags. I just want to add some texture. I like texture, right? I think most of us do. And I'm just going to add it. Just looks like a blob. It's just a blob sitting there. This one I'm going to put down here. Oops. Might help if some glue comes out. Okay. And then I have this. Just gonna grab a bunch of it. I just didn't want to use fabric and have it really bulky. So this will add just enough. Oops. You get there. Let's see. I have all these little tiny mushrooms, but I do want to put, oh, let's move it down just a little bit. And then I brought out some of my Tim Holtz characters. And these ones are all sitting down. I just thought that would be such a fun thing to add. And the purple glue does dry clear, so it won't even be noticeable after it's dry, if it stops sticking to me. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's an idea. Just bring some down then. Just give it all some texture. Let's see. Okay. It kind of defeated the purpose of putting all the glue up there, but yep, that looks pretty good. Let's just add it. Just like that. It's a little slanted, which I like. Got some of the threads coming down, which is good. This one I'm going to see if I can stick it into the glue there. I did. Here we go. Pop this fella here. There, looks like he's just hanging out, leaning on the mushroom. So that gives it a whole other look, doesn't it? So I'm just going to take this I suppose I could have taken a ruler and gone around it. If it's messy, it doesn't even matter. There we go. Come on, you need to stick down. Oh, that's the paper. Top paper. That's had nothing to do with the back of it. And so then when I'm done it, then I will add the words. So let me get, that one's really big. Oop, that one's unraveling. It was going two different ways. So if I lay it out, put it underneath, just like that. I might put some of the little mushrooms around. And then I have this fella. Let's see here. Who else do we have? Oh, they're too much. Too big. But this guy can sit just like that on here. That's cute. Little dab of glue. And then a little dab of glue. So he has this shirt tail that's kind of sticking out there. So I just want to sit him in place for now. Just like that. Oh, he's cute. I'm gonna add just a little more, I think. Thread certainly has its uses, doesn't it? Just like that, maybe. And I'm okay that the top of the mushroom comes off of the tag. I don't mind that at all. Okay, so let's add it on. Once I put it down, I'll add a little bit of glue at the back of his hat. Because I didn't do that. So there we go. And then just a little bit back there. Oh my goodness. They look so different from each other because there's two different backs. Let's see what the orange one looks like. I don't know. But because this one has a lot of the brown on it, I thought maybe the orange would be kind of cool to put around it. We can just see. Can wet it because it is watercolor pencil, but you know, it just says colored pencil. And then I have to add numbers. I have numbers on here. They're just from my Tim Holtz set. No, they're not. These are the ones that are not name brand, and they're from Amazon. Just like the Tim Holtz ones, but the price is a lot better. Oh yeah, the numbers just add to it. It gives that you know, a background that's plainish, and it gives it a little bit of interest. I know it just says number, but I like that. That looks wonderful. And the rectangles are going to be my sentiments. So I think that's it. I may add some water. I don't know. I don't have my water pencil with me. So I'm going to just spray some water here. Oh, there's a paint on my brush still, so that would not be good. Nope. Never mind. I'll leave it like that. But I mean, I can just add some extra color on that white. And there you go. So it's not so stark white. There we go. I think they turned out not too bad. So let's get our sentiments in here. And this is my walnut stain. And these are pretty stark white, so that's why I'm adding some color. So I hope you've gone to Amanda's Facebook group and started following there, and you know, you can check out all the freebies that she has. So see the beauty in everything. And then I will put that one long ways, I think. Just like that. It's kind of crooked. Does it matter? Not really. There's that. Or I can add this one. And I think I will. Could add them all. Could add only one. Doesn't matter. It's whatever you would like. There's that. Well, they turned out not too bad. I'm just checking out my little mushrooms here. Like, there's one there. They're just small. They're just cute. So I hope you'll try and make some because they're so much fun. Or like I said, you can use ready-made ones. You don't have to go to all this work, but it's just fun. Oh, that little guy's gonna go right there, I think. Oh yeah, lovely. And look at this one. This is just tiny little top and a funky bottom. But if you find that you don't like, you know, you can make it thinner. Just make it a little thinner. And then you can use it. Do I want it there? Kind of gets lost over there just because the colors are so similar to each other. So, all right, I think I'm done. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. Questions, comments, please leave them below. So we have mushrooms, thread, our rectangles are our words, colored pencil, I have the brown and then the orange, and we added numbers. All right, I hope you enjoyed. Take care, God bless, and we'll see you next time. And I'll make sure all of Amanda's info is in the description box for you, okay? Take care. Bye for now.